One of their most popular ever plants right now for you in the show, and it's a brand new version of it this year because everything in the show is new.
Yes.
So this is the Sahara Desert Gemini Rose in 3 beautiful new colors: the hot pink, which is like a bubble gum, the red or a salmon color. Each one is $29.50 for easy payments of $7.38. I know you sell these for a lot more on your website and also at the flower show, which is going on right now.
Yeah.
So this is a really great value. This is Court Wallene.
Hello, hello.
And we're going to talk about these. These are for indoors or out. In fact, I just remembered how much you sell them for, $40. So it's a huge price difference. They make a great gift because they already look like a little bonsai tree.
Right out of the box.
Right out of the box.
Yeah.
Like this little guy is what you're getting right here.
Yeah, look at that.
But there's so many reasons people like these.
Oh, well, absolutely. The Sahara Desert Gemini rose is native of the northern Africa Sahara Desert and the Lost Isle of Socotra, and it's our #1 indoor house plant because they're so easy. They thrive on neglect, meaning you can let these go as dry as a desert between waterings, and they give you interest 3 ways. In this beautiful bulbous thick trunk, look at this. They give you rounded green evergreen leaves that never drop off, and 6 months of color.
Yeah.
Look at the leaves and the flowers on this plant. So everyone loves them. I call them Mother Nature's natural bonsai because there's no shaping. This is how it grows naturally. These are long-lived plants, Carolyn. In a container, they can live up to 100 years.
Wow.
100 years. So this will be something that you'll pass down generation after generation after generation. There's the hot pink, brand new.
This is the new hot pink.
It matches your jacket.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Then in the middle is the new red.
The new red is like a cherry red with a white center.
And already super
salmon.
popular is the salmon, which is what you call a picotee.
A picotee, yes.
2 colors.
It's, yes, because it's bordered with the second
with white,
color.
yeah, okay.
And let's look at how they look in your garden.
Okay.
I will give you some ideas on how to use these, but really, people are picking up several sets. That's the hot pink. It's a new hot pink color, and they're very attention-grabbing. Look at the trunks on that.
I know.
It's like a living piece of art.
It's like the trunk is almost as interesting as the flowers and the
And
leaves.
how many times do you find that? And there's my brother Kevin, outdoors. You can set these. There's a hot pink again. You can set them outdoors. And
Wow,
there's the
look at
red.
that.
Yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful red with a white center.
Gorgeous.
Brand new, this color. And there's Kevin in Morocco, where they grow these on the streets because they thrive on neglect instead of daylily. Here we grow daylilies, but they're, so it's Morocco on the street. But I want to show you what you're getting here. So if you want exhibition quality plants like you see here at QVC and at all the top flower and garden shows, you have to start with the best, and that's what you're getting. These are already rooted, potted plants. That means no muss, no mistake. You simply take these and you put them up into a bigger pot here, Carolyn. This is just after a couple months of growth. Look at that.
Now, Court, will it get as big as the pot I put it in, and then will it be happy to stay that size?
You're absolutely correct, yes. The bigger the pot, the bigger they grow. They don't need a lot of root space, so you can leave them in a smaller pot for quite a long time. And the sizes that we have here range from 3 to 5 years.
So, but you're already getting how old? How
3
old is
years
this?
from seed.
Okay.
Yeah, and look, pick up a couple,
So
you know.
you're getting
it's a choice of, but most people never just get one. They pick up 2 or 3 because they're great as pairs on your mantle. I love them on my kitchen table, my kitchen garden window.
Yeah.
And you know what, folks, outside, we're all living outside now. In the summer times.
How gorgeous
so
that is.
set this outside in your outdoor living room space.
See how this is not a deep, big pot? You don't need that. This is a perfect table plant, and it's also a great plant indoors. So enjoy it outside while it's warm. Bring it indoors if it gets below, what, 45?
50.
50?
Yeah, we like to say 50.
Or just leave it indoors year-round if you want to. It's absolutely beautiful, and each one individual and so interesting. And they make a lovely gift because they look like a little bonsai, but without the high maintenance of a bonsai.
Absolutely. Mother's Nature natural bonsai. Everybody loves these. I'm telling you, they will grow from farmhouse to high-rise, even apartments. Pick up several of these. Everyone loves to collect all the colors. Our Gotta Grow Guarantee and Growing Guide are included with every one.
Okay.
Each one is unique. Each one is like a living piece of art right out of the box, so it does make the perfect gift. And Carolyn, look at here, little flower buds.
Yeah.
These are gonna bloom for you 6 months of color. These are gonna bloom June all the way through December. 6 months of color, color, color.
Beautiful.
So pick out your favorite. Do you like the hot pink?
Hot pink, they're all really popular, Court. Here's the hot pink. It's like a bright bubblegum pink. The red with the white centers.
Beautiful.
Really pretty with that color contrast. And then the Piketty
The new
is salmon.
Yes.
With the white edges. And
Isn't that
yellow on the
beautiful?
inside.
Yellow on the inside. So these are going to give you 3 ways of interest in the beautiful bulbous trunk that you don't see on any other plant unless it's a bonsai that you've worked for a long time to make.
And the trunk is this shape because it holds the plant's water.
It's
a
the water.
desert plant. So that means if you go on vacation for a couple of weeks, you don't need somebody to come over and water your plant.
That's absolutely correct. These hold a lot of water in these plants, so you can let them go as dry as the desert between waterings, Carolyn. So it's an easy, no maintenance plant, and that's why it's our #1 indoor house plant here at QVC, because everyone can grow them, everyone loves them.
So the first point of interest is the trunk, and then what are the other 2?
The other 2 would be the beautiful evergreen rounded leaves on the plant that you have 12 months out of the year. And the last, but certainly not the least, is the beautiful colored flowers.
Gorgeous.
For 6 months out of the year, you know, and this is a plant that will command attention. And I know your husband, Mike. How you doing, Mike? So, you know, I bet you if you came home with a plant, an indoor plant, he probably wouldn't comment on it.
Right.
But this he would.
He would.
You can, these don't go unnoticed.
And he wouldn't kill this plant either.
He couldn't kill it. Folks, all they need, if you have a home where the temperatures don't get below 50, and I hope that's the case.
Yeah. Like yours.
And
San
you have
Diego guy here.
Well, I'm saying indoor temperatures. So if you have a home where the indoor temperatures stay above 50, you're good to go. If you have a sunny window, you're good to go.
Yeah, so don't put these in an office with all fluorescent lights.
That's right.
You need some sun, but they will thrive indoors as well as out.
For 100 years, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they live a long, they'll put them in your will because they might outlive you.
They absolutely will. You'll pass this down from generation to generation, and they'll actually tell the story of your family history. We unfortunately lost our mom, Roberta, and our dad around the same time. And the only thing we squabbled about, my brothers and I, who gets the plants? So put them in your will.
Put them in your will.
Yeah, because these are awesome plants.
So if you're just tuning in, this is brand new today from Roberta's. Roberta's has had this plant, the Desert Rose, for years on QVC. It's new today in these color variations. And so what we're bringing you is that same Desert Rose, the Gemini Rose you've always loved, with the interesting, beautiful trunk from Africa. This is a plant that survives in the desert by holding its own water, so very little maintenance from you. You're going to choose these beautiful new variations of pink, red, or salmon.
Or the salmon.
This is very popular.
That's in the streets of Morocco, folks. They're so carefree. You can grow these. Everyone loves them. Order more than one, collect all the colors.
They're great, and each one is just $29.50. You would spend $40 to get these from Roberta's site or at the flower show, where they're always very popular.
We brought them all to QVC this year. So
good.
Get them on our site or here at QVC.
Great.
That's the only places.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Court. Thanks for coming to the show today. All right. So next, what are we looking at? Oh, okay. Here comes something else that's happening during our big garden event today. Don't forget, garden party goes on until noon. We will have David coming in for In the Kitchen, and then it's back to gardening after that until 11 o'clock tonight with Susan Graver. So take a look, and I'll be right back.
Hi, let's talk about some of the basics of ground covers. The 2 most common types of ground cover are your turf grass and your mulch. There are a multitude of beautiful ornamental ground covers that will really help satisfy a lot of different needs and desires around the garden. These ground covers will help stop weeds from growing so you're not on your hands and knees. They will also help control the erosion of the bare earth. A few of my absolute favorite ground covers are the ice plant, which produces beautiful flowers all summer long. Your hens and your chicks, perfect between rocks, cracks, crevices, in between your pavers. Succulent stonecrop with beautiful three-dimensional textured foliage. Because they grow laterally instead of vertically, you don't have to dig a hole that's very deep at all. And then this plant right here will fill in about 2 feet around within a season or two. And that's why we love the ground covers, because they really fill in the areas that you plant them in. You want to replace the mulch or graveled areas, it's perfect.